Good morning. I haven't spoken to anyone today. I was like, you might need to clear your throat. Good morning from beautiful Tasmania in Australia, a little island at the bottom of Australia, if you're not familiar with it. It's not as early as I thought it would be, but we're off to the Brim Creek Farmers Market. I did try to start with my camera facing me. Just tested it to see if I could put it on my face and then flip it around, but no, it keeps freezing. So I have to actually leave StreamYard and like close out of Chrome, and it's a pain in the butt. So I am a real person. We're going for a drive in the country, everybody. We're off to the Brim Creek Farmers Market and we're going to buy a heap of beautiful, fresh, seasonal vegetables. And later on today, we're going to murder them in the Shxtty Kxtty Kxtchen. So grab a coffee and some snacks. We're hitting the road, groovers. If you've got no idea who I am, it's probably best it stays that way. My name is Tori, and welcome to my channel. Hey, Val. Hey, Cody. I know, who's ready for a Sunday drive? Shanna, hello. We need to have a proper chat, like just a catch up, Not a we need to talk, but what's going on with my bracket, man? Like, why is it showing so much dashboard now? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, we're off to the farmer's market. Woohoo! I love me a farmer's market, and this one is only every month, but it's the most local one, other than all of our little local producers who have their goods on sale at the grocery store just down the road, or members of the community who are part of the community garden. There's like a little co-op garden as well. You love ketchup. Oh my God. Let's catch up while I go for a walk on the beach, Shanna. Shanna always gives me shit. In a good way. We're very good buddies. So we're off to Brim Creek, which is a very beautiful part of the state. It's a bit of a food bowl. Brim Creek wine. It's spelled like cream, but it's pronounced brim, like the fish. Brim Creek wines. Oh my God! If you ever see them anywhere, grab them. Grab them. My God, they're good. Plus, there's a beautiful dairy where I get all my milk from. But it's a bit of a food bowl. There's lots of wineries, farms, and lots of yummy things. They have live music at this farmers market. It's a little bustling hub of happiness. And you'll get to see some slightly different scenery too. Although recently I've taken you to some new places, like yesterday when we went to Dunalley for donuts, when we went to Bonnarong to meet the non-existent wombat. I know you love wine. That was one of our bonding things. Wine is fun. Actually, I used to love drinking wine, and then I burnt out, and my liver just can't process much at all anymore. It sucks. I used to love white wines. Can't tolerate them now at all. But I don't mind a glass of a cheeky red over dinner occasionally. Tasmania makes beautiful Pinot Noirs, and I'm a bit of a fan. And South Australia, where I also spend a lot of time, also happens to be a fabulous wine region. The Barossa Valley, Clare, McLaren Vale, even the Adelaide Hills. They've got some great wines. I'm a bit of a wine snob. I love South Australian wines and Tasmanian wines, but the rest of Australia's wines are lame in comparison. I know that all the big angry fighting YouTubers are probably live right now. Well, they would be, wouldn't it? Because it'd be like Saturday. Is it Saturday night for you guys? Oh, you got a fancy history, Val. Love it. Love it. If you find connections to royalty, you let everybody know about it. Bragging, man. Do it. It's pretty interesting genealogy and where we all came from. And oh, Cody loves debauchery. That's a South. Is that a South Australian or a Victorian? A friend of mine used to be a rep for debauchery. I can't remember. Where it's from. There's a lot of debauchery in Tasmania. That's why my friend Jade, he was a rep for debauchery for quite a few years. But now I feel really ignorant because I can't remember which state they're from. Bit of trivia about, was it debauchery? No, it wasn't. Ignore me. Saturday Night Live. So, yeah, I'm not expecting a large crowd. I'm just offering some wholesome content, a laid-back alternative. Because I've unsubscribed to so many creators now, and I mean anyone who's just still whinging about everything, whinging about whingers, that's me, but people that are whinging about other people and talking about themselves constantly, I can't be bothered. We got Boone's Farm. No, I don't think so. Is that a vino? Tasmania has a famous former Australian cricketer called David Boone, who was known not only for being a great cricketer but also being a very, very good drinker. Booney. But I spent a bit of time this morning typing in some random topics into the YouTube search bar with the filter to channels. And subscribe to a whole heap of new channels because I've jumped ship. I've unsubscribed to, it's a cheap American wine, not good and gives you a wicked headache. That's how I feel about New Zealand Sauv Blancs from Marlborough. Some people absolutely love them, but my friend who's the wine rep, the same one I was talking about before, the problem with the wines in Marlborough is that the first few wineries there that started making Sauv Blancs made absolutely beautiful Sauv Blancs. Hey, Scout. This is the little town of Fawcett. It's not Fawcett like a tap, Faucet. No bull horse shit, $3 a bag. Anyone need any horse shit? $3 a bag. Yeah, it's not Fawcett like a tap, but it's pronounced the same way. Blink and you'll miss it. Probably won't be able to read a lot of chat till we get to the farmers market. Here's a sign. Look out for kangaroos, everybody. Look out for roos. Here's another one. Caution, ice. Ice, ice, baby. Ding, 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 ding. No ice today. It's a lovely 16 degrees Celsius. Hey, Ninja. G'day. So bright early Sunday morning in Australia, and we're off to the farmers market. Traces of nuts, providing wholesome content if you're looking for something wholesome. But if you want to go and hang out with the bitches, go for it. But I don't listen to any of them. I am still subscribed to a few little clippy channels. And if I'm inspired by what they are sharing, I might go to another channel and have whatever channel it is, and have a little listen. And if they're bitching about another channel, I'll jump over and have a little listen. But I'm doing 80 kilometres an hour in a zone that's actually 100. So I'm actually going slow. Slowish. I'm now doing 86, I reckon. But yeah, so my notifications feed is a bit lacking these days, and I'm quite happy about that. But oh no, little dead wobbly on the side of the road being eaten by a raven. Oh well, that's the circle of life. After dipping my toes in the drama sort of world to defend myself, and my channel grew exponentially as a result, which made me feel dirty because it was like, it took me forever to get to 1,000, and really it was because I dabbled in some drama that it got me across the line. But my subscribers have stayed the same. Like, I'm on 1,090 subscribers. I've probably been on that for a week because I ain't doing no drama anymore. And if that's the case, if that's the way it's going to be, I'm fine with that. It's kind of depressing when you put a lot of work into a channel and then you get clipped and played on a drama channel and you defend yourself and suddenly you've got 100 new subscribers. But anyway, them's the breaks, I guess. Better than buying subs, which a lot of people did to get over 1,000. At least I can hold my head up high and say my channel grew organically. But even when I'm doing like 30 kilometres an hour, it looks really fast. Don't get seasick or car sick, maybe not seasick. If we're going to get seasick, we better get into a boat, right? But yeah, try not to get car sick. And sorry about being on the wrong side of the road too. That's probably fucking up a few of you. But in any event, I got to 1,000, which was very nice because that was my goal. But it's just interesting that, yeah, you stop talking drama or Diane's channel or defending me honour, and I don't really say me. I kind of do it as a bit of a joke. It's a bit of an Aussie bogan thing. I've got to clean my car today. Oh, Val, I was clipped. Little clips of me were sent to Hello Starlight, and she didn't know the full context of my little clips. And she was discreet and didn't name me, but a moderator, I don't even know if she's still a moderator, but a chick with a mullet who moderates or moderated for somebody I also moderated for, but not at the same time, who I've never had a word with, like never spoken to, don't know her from a bar of soap. She was very determined to identify me in the chat. Hello Starlight was discreet and didn't, but unfortunately one of her members took it upon herself to identify me and pointed out, like somebody guessed it was me, and mullet person pointed out, go and read so-and-so's comment. Like, it was pretty bloody deliberate. And it was all to do with Kyle and the wide-brimmed hat, and it had an issue, and it was more about how somebody 1 minute can be considered perfectly fine in the YouTube community, and then almost overnight. I mean, okay, maybe a few days happened before it happened, but it seems like almost overnight they're suddenly being labelled a predator. And I was talking about how it's really important to not use words like that when they're not accurate, because it downplays the genuine, legitimate experiences of people who are victims of predators, but also not really cool to label some person on YouTube like that either. So anyway, I did a little response, and suddenly I had all these new people floating around. I was driving home one night and FOD came into my chat to thank me for sticking up for Kyle. But it wasn't like a blatant, I'm sticking up for Kyle. It was more of a, how does the table turn so quickly on YouTube? And how is it that 1 minute you're saying to other creators, don't pick on Kyle, he's autistic, and sort of making him a poster child for political correctness, and then the next day he's a predator? You know, that was more what I was talking about, and the importance of choosing your words wisely. And then because of that, I got a bit of, I don't know, bit of traction around the tubes. And it got to a point one day I did a live and I had Dana and Stella and Life Perplexed and True Helper all in my chat at the same time. And I'm like, whoa, okay. You do a bit of drama, and the next thing you're getting some attention. I will check chat when we get to the market, guys, because this is a windy-ish road. I'm not keen to look at chat, so safety first. So I did a response, which wasn't a rip Hello Starlight to shreds thing, because I don't have any reason to. Hello Starlight and I go right back to when Chris Watts dragged a whole heap of people over to YouTube. We've never had a beef with each other, and I've even done a beach walk where there were some whales at the beach, and did it for her. I can thank Fod's Chat for bringing me. Oh, you don't know me at all. There's the Ben Folds bit of the show. Yeah, so I did a response. It wasn't there was a look out for wombat sign, everybody. Look, autumn is finally arriving in Tasmania. We've got some little trees up here that are changing colour. If you want to know where we are, we're just entering the little town of Copping. But we are heading down the Tasman Peninsula. So if we kept driving this way for a bit longer, we'd end up in Port Arthur. And a lot of you would know about Port Arthur because we had a horrible massacre here. And as a result of that, Australia now has incredibly strict gun control. Did you see that sign? You can buy oysters down here for $14 a dozen. Oh yeah, Val, I forgot to say that too. Val brought some people to my yard, and that's cool, man. I love that. I thanked you guys. Like, there was a team effort to get me to 1,000. But so we're now in sort of a bit of wine country. There's a lot of cellar doors along here. We can pop in and buy some vino. Hard Rubbish is coming up, so the house back there that had the barbecue out the front, that's a giveaway if anyone wants one. I can fit it in the back of my car. I can stick it in the boot because my back seats go flat, so my car turns into like a little mini ute or truck. Val was very instrumental in helping get me, but the point is that now that I'm just doing my usual shit again, taking you for drives, going to the market, going to the beach, going to get donuts, going to see wombats, doing a bit of cooking. I love oysters, Shanna. I love them. I love all the seafood. I seafood and I eat it. I'm pretty much nearly off all meats. I've really lost interest in meats. In fact, I'm doing a bit of vegetarian cooking this afternoon. Now, the market's just up here on the right. The joint is jumping, guys. I'm just going to go a little bit further down here. I looked on the Facebook page yesterday to see who the bands are that are playing. Like, well, they're not bands, but the music today, but I can't remember their names. Oh, guys, I had a ball last night too at my friend's gig. Some of you came with me on the drive-in, but one of my mates is in a band. And I'm actually taking you to the proper township of Brim Creek. I like a dirt road. Show you some moo cows on the left. If you're wondering where traces of nuts came from, that's probably a good enough explanation right there. But I thought since we're going to Brim Creek, I thought I might as well show you the actual township of Brim Creek. The market is at the Brim Creek Showgrounds. It's a typical little country showgrounds. It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. We had our state election yesterday too, and the current government that we had have been re-elected, which isn't surprising because this island is COVID-free because our Premier chose to take a very conservative approach and listen to the scientists and medical professionals in other countries like Italy and Spain to find out the best way to manage it. Fortunately, they ignored the Boris Johnson, Donald Trump approaches, and it paid off, and we're COVID-free. So it wasn't a given that they were going to get back in, but it was pretty likely they were going to. So they've got 12 seats. They need one more to have a majority government, but there's still this bracket is getting pathetic. It's not designed for bumpy roads. I'll pull up in Brim Creek and tighten it. But I thought you might like to see some countryside on this pretty little Sunday morning with the wobbly bracket. God, I'm going to get car sick. This is quite windy. It's a bit misty over there, but there's a massive body of water off in the distance. We are now in Brim Creek, everybody. This is the main drag. The main drag of Brim Creek. I love where I live. I love being on the beach. I couldn't live out in these little country towns, but everyone that sort of lives around here, they're mainly dairy farmers, so we get a lot of beautiful milks, cheeses. You know, all that yummy stuff that I'm not meant to eat, but I can't help it. This is where all this stuff is made. Got a little winery just there to the right, but it's kind of pretty. I thought you might like the scenery. And I love a dirt road. I'm a sucker for a dirt road. I'll have a quick look at chat too, and then we'll go to the market and we'll go and look at beautiful foods. So I want to get a heap of seasonal. We're seasonal eaters in Tassie. Lots of beautiful seasonal autumn vegetables. And this afternoon I'm going to be doing Yotam Ottolenghi's poached vegetables that get served with a caper mayonnaise. So we're going to be making the mayonnaise from scratch, and I've never poached vegetables before, so I'm curious to see what it's going to be like. But I'm pretty much cooking from his book, Plenty, and I'm going to cook it not from cover to cover because he's a big fan of the eggplant / aubergine, and I'm not. I always swap out eggplant with zucchini or courgettes. Some of you might call them courgettes. So whenever there's a recipe that calls for aubergine, I go the zucchini road. But he also has quite a few recipes with olives, and I swap out olives for capers. But this isn't meant to have olive mayonnaise. It is a caper mayonnaise. But, yeah, we're going to be poaching some veggies. So I want to get, like, some baby carrots, some celery, maybe some fennel. I've already got some green beans, but I might get, like, some snow peas or some sugar snap peas. Maybe some asparagus. I'm now trying to find somewhere to turn around, Groovers. I wish you could see the valley to my right. Oh, my God. And then over in the distance, there's all the water and the hills. And, oh, my God. I've got to pull over somewhere where you get to see this view, but also somewhere where I can get back out. I don't want to get stuck down some steep driveway. It's almost a little bit, with this sort of mist and everything, it's almost a little bit Lord of the Ringsy through here. So it's a little bit New Zealandy. Uh-oh, they've pulled over. That would have been a good spot for me. Well, hopefully when I turn around and go back, you'll get to see what I'm seeing at the moment. It's stunning. Hey, Nada. It was fun cruising around Vancouver Island with you this morning, and now you're cruising around Tassie again with me. Do you think Brim Creek sounds posh? Most people call it Bream because it's spelled like the fish, like Bream, but it's pronounced Brim. I wonder if I can pull up here where these letterboxes are. Yeah, this will do. This will do. All right. Actually, I won't sit right here because there's letterboxes for at least 3 properties and somebody might want to come out of their driveway. Let's just pull up here for a sec. Okay, let's see if I can fix this first. It's going to have to do, Groovers. Hi to anyone who's arrived. Oh, wait, my chat's frozen. Don't forget you can... chocolate does come from a plant. Comes from the cocoa bean. I think people will stay because you're real. Thank you, Val. Well, the people that just want something fairly chilled out and islandy and low key will hang out, but the ones that want the bitchin', this ain't the place for that. I love chocolate truffles too, but you know what I love even more? This is another thing that we have here in this region. Truffles, as in, the fungus truffles, the bloody $1 million a kilo truffles. Oh my God, so good. The ones that the little truffle pigs go out and forage. Did they demand a recount? No, no. Oh, India, I know. Yes, you guys are certainly getting better, guys, but Aussie as fuck, g'day. Wide brim hats, yes. Where the bloody hell are you? I'm in Upper Brim Creek right about now. And if you want to reveal to chat who you are, you can. But if this is your new name to have a fresh start, another National Lampoon. Yeah, we get to the farmers market and every stall's like, sorry, sold out. I'm actually hoping it is. Tori Griswold is on the road. So yes, we're in Upper Brim Creek, Tasmania. I thought I'd show you guys a bit of scenery and go for a bit of a hoon along a dirt road because I love that. But we're off to the farmers market. Yay, yay. I'll die if they do get there and they're like, oh, sold out. So no, they won't sell out. These little producers stock up for this monthly farmers market. It's so lovely though. We'll go for a wander. As usual, I won't have my camera in people's faces, although Fiona yesterday with the donuts was happy to be interviewed, which was great. I'm going to make a little sort of clip of some of the interview with a bit of music and screenshots of her amazing donuts, and she can put it up on her social media stuff. And I'll do a little mini video as well for my channel. Kylie has revealed herself. I won't be reading chat till we get to the market, guys, because little windy dirt roads require a bit of concentration. Because if you can see to the left, there's a pretty massive drop down into a valley below. But it's just so pretty. This is they're close for cleaning. Like poor old Bonarong. If you have a look on my community page, by the way, this was especially done for Morgan. I have uploaded a video of Greg Irons, who's the owner of Bonarong, with one of their resident wombats, Maria. So it's pretty cute. But we're in dairy country right about now, your functional brothers, and I don't know if you can see in the distance to the left, bit of a panoramic view, but there is a lot of water to the left. I've got to get new tyres this week. The tyres I've got are okay, but they're pretty slippery on this road. I'm like, wow, okay. Good thing I've booked my car in for the new tyres. But they're probably only just over half worn, if you know what I mean. But you get on a bit of dirt and woohoo! Couple of burnouts. So this is where I get my beautiful milk from, the Brim Creek Dairy. Best milk in Tasmania by a country mile. But there's other beautiful dairies here too. But a lot of them are up north, and I like to support the as close to home as I can, as local as possible. But yeah, we're going to get a heap of veggies. We're going to get maybe some beautiful fresh bread. I've got my sister-in-law coming for lunch tomorrow, so I'm going to be making a tomato and basil quiche in the morning for her. And I might get some yummy bread as well to have with it. And there was something else I thought of getting. I need to get some eggs. So I get some yummy farm eggs, not mass-produced battery hen eggs. There's a lot of local people that sell eggs. Even at the Guns and Smokes shop, you can buy farm eggs. Hey, look at that kooky fence made out of dead trees. But yeah, you guys just chat amongst yourselves because I'm on a bit of a windy stretch of road at the moment. It's the short and windy road. The Beatles were going to write a song called The Short and Windy Road, but it took them so long to write it that it became The Long and Windy Road. That's a bit of Beatles trivia for you. They were originally going to sing a song about a road that had 3 little bends in it, but they just couldn't get it together, and it took them forever. So by the time they actually recorded it, they're like, this song sucks. It took so long to write it. It's a fucking long and windy song. You don't believe me? Well, Google it. I'm very civilised this morning. I've got water with ice and a slice of lime in it and a little bit of mint from my deck herb garden. How posh am I? I was like, don't just take your water bottle. Make some gourmet water. I feel very civilised having iced water in my car. Is there an organic movement here? Yes. Yeah. We've always been very organic. I mean, when you live on an island, you've got to be self-sufficient in case, something happens and you no longer can have things arriving onto the island via a boat or a plane. And Tasmania's got a lot of different industries, but farming is a major one. So like during COVID, when all the borders in Australia, all the state borders were closed, we were fine because we've got a big fat farming community. Plus our diet is very seasonal because, again, the sort of remote aspect of being on an island is, you've got to be self-sufficient, and we all grew up with very seasonal diets. I mean, there's a lot of things that get imported to Tassie, like pineapples and bananas and avocados. A lot of that stuff they're starting to grow here now too, which is pretty cool. So if you're really hanging out for like a fresh coconut, you can buy them here, but we try to eat seasonally and locally grown as much as possible. my new neighbour. My new neighbour's already discovered the delights of the Brim Creek Farmers Market. You're pumping out some pearl jam. Nice. And cleaning the, yep. I clean the house to pearl jam and silverchair. That's the music I play to get inspired. Good morning.
The guy in the orange jacket.
Yep.
And we'll show you when you go in the green flags to sign up.
Great. Thank you. I'm following orange vest dude. Yeah. Behind this one. Groovy. I'm only a little fella. Little girl, thank you. The car's a little fella. I love silver hair and silver chair. Oh, there's 9 of you. We're at the market, groovers. Just got to get a couple of things that I need. Firstly, I need my list. Not that I really stick to it, but we're here, Scouts. We're here. And they're not closed for cleaning. We hope. I need my list and a pen. I'm going to put some lip balm on. I've got my basket. It's autocorrect. I love silver hair. Look, who doesn't really? I need my wallet. Check. I need the bracket for the phone. And then I need my keep cup. If I'm going to buy me a coffee from one of the stalls, I've got my little keep cup from Mona, the Museum of Old and New Art, a Tasmanian fabulousness. Right, grab my basket. Would I need a jacket or a cardigan? No, it's pretty pleasant. I'm starving. I'm going to make you hungry. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Let's take you out of one bracket and put you in another. Oh, I turned you off. Hang on. Hang on. Now watch everybody freak the fuck out when they see someone with a camera. We don't like it. There's my farmer's market basket. Can you see my cute basket, everybody? Yep. I plan to make all of you very hungry. So yeah, Rick's band last night were great fun. Nalhund. They sounded like so many different bands. Like you could see where all of their inspiration came from, but it was all original stuff and it was great. It was really good fun. You'll be back, Val. I look forward to your return. It is a nice basket. I love it. I was given it for so pretty. I was given it after like speaking at a function, and so many people give you they give you like bottles of wine and stuff, and it was so lovely to be given a basket, and it was full of yummy foods. I'm going to have to manually sign in. I normally do a QR code, but because of you, Groovers. Can you hear the chicks singing the blues? Yeah, I'm doing a bit of YouTubing.
Oh, YouTubing.
Yes.
Ooh,
Showing off Brim Creek. Why wouldn't
fabulous. It's a pretty good spot, isn't it? Don't
Love
make
it.
everyone want to move here.
I know, that's the problem. Every time I go live, if any Tasmanians pop in, they're like, shh, don't tell everyone. Is it 10:11 still?
10, 12, I reckon.
Oh, look out.
Woo, yeah. don't wanna have like the wrong minute there.
No, exactly. Well, it could be crucial.
It could be. You know, someone might have already left it as COVID. Yeah.
I will be keeping my camera down low though because people do not like it.
Oh yeah.
Whereas if you watch Americans on YouTube, a lot of them are, yay! So I try to be a bit discreet.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know. So what we'll do, guys, like there's a local growers table in there, which is where I'm going to be getting all the veggies and stuff. No, you can use cash and card, but some of the stalls don't have card facilities. But there's stalls like this where there's all this beautiful homemade sausage rolls and cakes. And then lots of little like lemon butter and all this beautiful sort of homemade stuff. It's Little Lizzie's Kitchen. And it's award winning. So yeah. This local growers table is where we're going to come and get all the veggies a bit later on. But I'll do a little bit of a... So you can buy like strawberry plants, bags of fertiliser, and then they've got all their homegrown stuff like celeriac, parsley. Look at the beautiful rainbow chard, garlic. There's lots of beautiful stuff there. And more tubs of different herbs, mint and thyme and oregano, rosemary. Figs. And then there's this stall as well. We'll be getting a lot of stuff, especially here. Baby carrots and lots of herbs, spinaches, silver beet. Don't freak out that nobody here is wearing masks because we're COVID free here. We're getting some zucchinis, those beautiful spring onions, leeks, cabbages, some parsnips. I'll grab a bag of parsnips actually. They'll be fun to do the poaching as well. We're gonna do a bit of a lap. So then there's stalls like this where you can get breakfast foodies, cup of tea. Aussie as fuck, I'm going to take you to all the cake stalls then.
Yeah, Sunday.
Before, when we leave, I'll grab a coffee from here. These guys have got beautiful, you've got to check all of their stuff out. This is for you, Aussie as fuck. There's all these little different tarts, cakes. Look at that little apple rose tart. Double chopped tarts, macaroons, little raspberry tart. I'm just showing off your stuff on YouTube. I know. It's really funny because I took them out to Bonnarong a couple of weekends ago to look at the wombat, specifically to meet a wombat, and we missed the wombat by a second. So it's become known now that I'm the sort of Griswold National Lampoon. So they were saying when I was driving here, like, you're going to rock up and it's going to say Brim Creek's closed for cleaning. Or all the food's already gone. And look, you're proving them right. Oh, definitely. I'll be back. I'll see if you've got anything left when I come back. Who doesn't love an almond croissant? This is a Leap Farm. So this is where you can get fresh meats like goat and beef, back straps, Scotch fillets, rump steaks, all the meats. There's hot food here of a savoury variety, so potato croquettes and arancini balls, gnocchi, ravioli. It's all homemade using local ingredients. They also do lots of... I'm just showing off. I will be doing some shopping in a minute, but I'm on YouTube just showing off all the stalls. So, no, pleasure. All these beautiful Italian pastries and also things like pasta sauces and jams. And then have a look at the focaccias in here, guys. It's a sausage one, but there's also vegan ones. So that's pretty yum. This next stall is my favourite ginger beer. This is made in this area. It's called Gillespie's. And super cute packaging. Have a look at the bottle caps. It's like a shot front, basically, for the can. So whenever I say I'm having a ginger beer, that's the ginger beer. I'll show you the box. But I love the bottle caps. They're so cute.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Then we've got beautiful breads here. La Mer. Lots of sourdough breads. That's just a plain bread. Oh, this stall smells so good if you love your breads. Beautiful kibble, and then a stone ground sourdough, little pepita one. Fruity one here, guys. Just showing off your stall, I hope you don't mind. I will be back. We're just doing a lap. So that's beautiful La Mer sourdough. This is Brim Creek Dairy. This is what I was chatting about before. They make the milk that I love, and they also make beautiful cheeses. And we were chatting about truffles. This cheese, which we eat all the time, has got that black seam through it, is truffle. How you doing? Just chatting about you. I'm on live on YouTube, and I was just chatting about truffles and also the dairy.
Yeah, nice.
That
one's our ash. We've got the truffle.
Oh, that's the ash. Sorry. I thought you can see more. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Sorry, I lied. The other one's the ashberry, which is amazing as well. That was our favourite. We're now addicted to this one.
Yeah, they're both pretty good.
Yeah. Can I have a little bit of the truffle?
Yeah. A taste, or would you like
A taste.
Yeah,
I'm coming back. I'll get it.
Definitely. Help yourself.
Thank you. I think I've had it for years. Thanks, Stars. They're really pretty. I've got a few of them. It's a brand called One Season. They're just, oh no, yes. I was going to say, it's kind of looking like, I haven't seen you forever. I'm just live on YouTube at the moment.
Oh, fantastic.
Do you still see a bit of Ange, though? Yeah. Yeah.
Not as much as I'd like, but I went to a wedding with them the other day randomly.
A random one?
He was a workmate from Tim. So
I am.
they had to check the night before John. But I was the celebrant. But it was so good to see them.
I didn't know you were doing that. Yeah. I had a friend who was saying I should get into being a celebrant.
But as in, the course is if you're working elsewhere.
Yeah.
It's, you do like 11 weddings.
Hello, folks. How are we doing?
You know,
Thank you. Want to try some cheese?
I thought it would be
Yeah.
really
So it's the black ash bread, triple cream bread, and truffle bread.
Okay.
annoyed me a bit.
A little bit easier. I've got some wine as well available to sample.
Yeah, nice.
Not
No.
I just not up to because I'm working elsewhere. You can't be doing this because you can't. People don't call me when they get
No, exactly. You can't schedule it in. Because Lucy Taylor's a celebrant now. Thank you.
I think the last time I really saw you was at Angie's.
Yeah, okay.
And he's still a bit.
That was a fun night. God, 5 years ago though. But Ange comes, I'm at Dodgers now, and I built a house down there nearly 7 years ago. And so she comes, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. I've never seen it, but so many people now like it's crazy, isn't it?
Well,
We're super close. She's my best friend now, which I love. Yeah, she's a good chick.
Those people when I see her, I feel like
Yeah, no, oh, that's beautiful.
big times, big sad, bad times, and good times. I love it dearly.
I'm going to grab some of the truffle cheese while I'm here.
Truffle cheese, yeah.
Yeah, I love it dearly too. Are you card only?
No.
Cool. Oh, this is so cool. They feel like they're actually... I love your new truck.
This is a big step up for us. We were doing it at the back of the angles.
Oh, you wouldn't know yourself.
How much is that take?
14. Thank you. I just took them all to like Brim Creek, and I was chatting about the dairy and the milk, and I was like, it's the best milk in Tassie. And I feel bad saying that because there's other great dairies too, but yeah, and you've got to go to the one on your doorstep, don't you?
Yeah, no, it's not many.
But I can't drink any other milk now.
We're the only ones that you know, 100% of our milk comes from our farm. Doesn't come from anybody else.
No. Just why, like, yeah, if I have any, you did, I popped it in my basket. Thank you so much. Rip curls. Hey, whatever it takes, it's doing its job. Good to see that, but I might try to get when Angie's down as well, because she comes down quite a bit for sleepovers and just have a break from Tim and they're crazy. Because my place is all zen, yeah, and all the grandchildren and stuff. So yeah, we might try. It'd be lovely to do something, even on a weekend or whenever you're free.
Do you know what we should do is when the market's on, in the afternoon, the Cape Vineyard, the vineyard along there.
Yeah,
they just have a bit of music and
do they
put wines on the same day as the market.
Ah,
Quite a nice.
Yeah, there's a market and then.
Or just bring it down and just. Yeah, I've just enjoyed my kids having. I mean, you know, like I'm doing a few more things for me now. And,
yeah, well, I think Angie's too
I want to really
because.
start enjoying my friends and not.
Yeah, and not have to
just
go.
seeing them because it's convenient with kids.
Yeah.
Just actually seeing my friends.
To see all the people like me that didn't end up having kids, we're getting all of you guys back now.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah. We'll organise something. I'll mention Angie's staying with me on Tuesday night, so we'll try and work something out. It'll be fun. Thanks for the cheese, and I love your new truck.
I was a big Julia Fisher when Caroline died. Everyone just said how amazing you were.
Oh, thank you.
How amazing.
That was
Terrible.
That was a very tough eulogy, that one, because I found Mum and Dad so much easier than doing birdies. It was.
Well, she's a girl.
Yeah. Girlfriend. I mean, she literally lives 600 metres from my place, so we were.
No, and lovely year group and a lovely group of people.
Yeah, gorgeous. It was nice to have that little sort of reconnect.
You know, I just liked her very much. I didn't know her terribly well, but you know, Sarah Bignell, she was friends with Georgie.
Yeah,
Thought,
I know. It was awful. It was awful. Still miss her a lot. Got a nice little group of friends at Dodgers, and we're all rallying around her partner.
But I thought, I won't think of, because I'm not. They asked us where we lived, and there's one lady lived in a car, and I was probably from the biggest person organised land. Land, and I thought, maybe I think I want to go from. Maybe I'll be lucky, and it wasn't like that at all. But I met the lovely sort of Dodgers people yesterday. Warmest,
gorgeous community.
Gorgeous that I can't. And there's the soil one coming up that I'm joining to now because I just want to have the best veggie garden, and it was really fantastic.
Yeah, and it's a lovely.
So I could retire there.
That's why the school was so busy, because there was a thing at O'Kine's and also the Polish.
Yeah, no, so I could just nip over the boat.
Grab your sausage. Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep moving.
Yeah,
lovely to see you. And, yeah, good to have some truffle cheese. Good to see you, Kat. Thanks, Duff.
Oh, did that good?
Get onto them. One season, they're still around. They're pretty. There we go. Hey guys, sorry I wasn't meaning to ignore all of you. I just caught up with a very old friend. She recognised me. I didn't recognise her. She's actually a very close friend of my sister. You probably heard all of that anyway. That was cool. So this stall is curry paste. So there's all these beautiful different curry pastes, and I make my paste from scratch, but I swear to God, these pastes are so good. You can get powders as well, but they're beautiful different types of curry pastes. How you doing, guys?
Very well.
I'm just showing off your stall on YouTube. Yep. And I'll be back to buy some. Which one though? I'll have to have a think on my stroll.
Depending on your heat tolerance.
I like heat.
You like heat?
But not like blow your boobs off heat. So next level down.
Next level down.
Oh, nice. I haven't tried this one before. That might be the one I go. Which is the hottest of Vindaloo? Or do you do a Tindaloo?
So that's a new one out. Yes.
Right.
This is its second market.
Right.
That's
I'm the next step down.
Yeah.
I like it to open up my pores, but
Next level down.
the Madras one. All right, cool. Actually, I'll just grab it now while I'm here. That'll be easier. I'll go there.
Let's do sample size for 7, larger one for 10.
I'll go the larger one. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, and a vegan one too. That'll be handy, my mind. I know, I've got this weird thing in my wallet at the moment called money. Cash, it's been such a long time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So we're getting some curry paste groovers. Thank you very much. Yeah, I will. I'll be back with a review for you, groovers. Yeah. Then there's even like little nursery stalls. They're not all food, so you can buy native plants. These are all native Australian plants rather than planting English. Lots of different lavenders and rosemaries and so on, but there's also, up this end, different native trees. Purple myrtle. Oh, my recipe card. Thank you. You're a sweetheart. Thanks. So, yes, if you want plants for your garden, Frog Hollow Nursery. How's everyone going in chat? You've all given up on me or you're still with us? More food stuff's here. How you doing? I'm on YouTube, so I'm just showing off all the stalls. Yum. Who doesn't love a pan-fried dumpling? Chicken wings, chicken tenders, and there's some steamed bun as well, which I love. They're only pork, though. They usually are pork. Yumness. So you can get beautiful this stall over here is all mushroom stuff. So there's like mushroom coffee, mushroom chai, mushroom jerky, mushroom salt, basil salt, wasabi salt. Oh, wasabi salt. There's mushroom coffee. So anything mushroom, right there. Persia's Pantry. You're not camera shy. Far out. Oh my God.
Organic fresh dates, walnuts inside, date syrup, sesame, cinnamon, cardamom, pistachio. Persian love that. Make me crazy. Healthy, sweet, lovely Persian lady.
Wow, you've said that before. Check it out, guys. Oh, have a look at them, guys. Mmm. Smile for the camera. Arad.
Enjoy.
That is amazing.
It's amazing gift. You can have a gift for Mother Day. We have a box like that. Ready? Oh, you can.
They're Persian love dates. So they're stuffed with walnut. I'm definitely getting sesame seeds and slivered almonds, pistachios. There's a date syrup with spices and roast beef. Oh my God, they are so delicious. I'm judging from what Arad said, if you eat them, you're like horny as hell. I wouldn't be giving my mother this from, I mean, my mum's not here anymore, obviously, but I would not give my mother an aphrodisiac. No way.
Enjoy. Oh, sure. Would you give it a little yogurt?
There's a little Persian. Look at that breakfast mix. Oh my God. Far out.
Yep, sweet lips. A little yogurt.
So he's serving up a thing called Sweet Lips, which is buttery spice, citrus almond meal-based, sticky baked, mulberry flavoured walnut seed granola and adorned with Persian barberries.
Like to try sweet lips?
I'd love to try the Sweet Lips. Thank you. The dates are amazing.
Amazing. The pictures here.
The beautiful packaging. I wouldn't give my mother an aphrodisiac for Mother's Day. Are you crazy?
What if crazy is ready?
Mm.
The little yogurt. Yummy and healthy.
This looks beautiful too, the
Yeah.
breakfast.
A little sauce. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
So this is the one, Sweet Lips, that I was just talking about before. And it's served with a bit of yogurt and vanilla flavoured
You
yogurt
can
and
take the pictures here.
magic sauce. Here it is, guys. Loaded Sweet Lips. So it's a dessert. Woman, remember how you got here? So directed at me. Hang on. Let me just put the camera up a bit so I can eat this stuff. So this is the Sweet Lips dessert. This guy's just selling sex, basically. Hi, Stephanie Pooch. Mm. That the Persian Sweet Lips is really tasty, but it's not as good as these dates, in my view. I prefer the dates. Holy shit. I know. We've got a spill in aisle 6 Groovers. Look at all the, I love all this sort of, look at the Persian fabrics and that looks, I'm such a granola fiend. And this has got walnuts, pepitas, puffed quinoa, raisins, puffed brown rice, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, rocket seeds, almonds, and rosebuds. Looks like these guys are being served at the moment. I think I'm going to have to go. I love the dates, but I reckon the cereal's pretty amazing. What do you think, guys? Sex on a spoon, exactly. Those dates are really good too. Do I just lash out and treat myself? Let's do that. Okay, you got me.
You can have box for hair. It's beautiful with all rose or anyone has inside. Oh, thank you.
I don't want to tell him I don't have a mama.
Or you can just
This is for me. I feel like I'm going to have a small date.
yeah.
And one of these, yes, please.
Mini bag.
No, I've got a basket. Thank you. We better go and buy some veggies, Groovers.
Yep.
That's beautiful food. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Will.
Take care.
You too. But now I've got a visual of your stall making all of these mothers and grandmothers super horny eating your food. I don't know if it's a good or a bad. That's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
See ya. Got some florals here. There's a lot of stalls that are kind of a Mother's Day focused, and chrysanthemums are sort of a traditional Mother's Day floral. That Persian stuff was so good. All right. We've got some apples down here. I want to get some apples. I love Fuji.
So we've got striped food.
I'm a Fuji girl.
Okay. Paper bag, carry bag.
There's also these Cox's orange pippins, which I don't think I've tried before. Granny Smith's, Crofton's, Golden Delicious, Jonah Gold, and there's some pears on the other side too. So this is Stony Banks Orchard, and they're from the Huon Valley, which is like, it'd be almost 2 hours from here. So they've driven up this morning with their truck full of apples, freshly picked this morning.
Thank you. Yes.
So I'm going to grab some striped fruit. Did you hear that? It's $3 a kilo. Oh, have you?
Yeah.
So we can just do a mix in the bag then if it's all $3.
Fruit in your paper bag because they just tear.
No, it's just me, so I only need, I'm going to get like 4.
The pears are amazing. You can
All
eat them now.
Wicked.
And they've got really good crunch and they will soften over time. But they're really good.
They're
my favourite.
Grab a Crofton.
They're really crispy.
I'm grabbing 2 Croftons. Because they're fresh, they last forever, guys. So it's not like the fruit you'd be buying in your supermarkets. Don't ever do that. Look at these gorgeous little pears. Oh, I'm live on YouTube. Sorry. I should have told you that. You're not in the shot. It's all on the food. Beautiful little pears. What have I got? Oh.
The second lot are called Poached Vegetables. They're an old heirloom variety. People will actually travel 40 kilometres a week to eat them. And I have so many people say, I haven't eaten a Cox's orange pippin for like 40
I don't think
years.
I've ever had one. I better get one then.
So get one of the darker red ones. They're tree ripened and they were picked on Friday.
Okay.
They've got a really unique flavour.
All right. Get one of the red ones.
So the second one up. Yeah, got to try it. And if you shake them, they rattle.
Well, is that this? Is that the pip? Is that where the? So there's that. Well, it's got pippin in it.
Yeah.
Rattling ready. Is that how you know when they're ready? They start rattling. All right, I'm good to go. We've got, it says $3 a kilo, and we've got about 700 grams. $2. $2. Hopefully. Yeah, and I was just saying to them, you've come up from the Huon Valley, and it'd be a couple of hours, wouldn't it?
I live halfway.
Ah, handy. Thank you. Check that out, guys. $2. And I've got all that beautiful fruit. Like, seriously. Maybe it's growing season all year in Australia. Everything here is local and seasonal. So all the stuff that you're seeing is available now because it can grow here at the moment. All right. There's even like a clothing stall. That's all ethical clothing, guys, because there's a bit of a sign talking about. Oh, actually, they've also got an anti-fish farm sign, but yeah, it looks like this is all ethical clothing. There's honk mustard. Oh, I love a mustard. It's a generations old family recipe from Finland made in Tasmania. I do love mustard. I'm going to get some mustard. Oh, wait, they also do shortbread biscuits. Is that a Finnish recipe as well?
No, that's my granddaughter makes them.
Oh, she's Esther.
She's Esther, yes. She just turned 12, yes.
Oh, what a little entrepreneur. All right, I want to try one of your mustards.
So this is garlic tarragon.
Or the original.
It's very old recipe from Finland.
Yeah, I want to try that.
Over 40 years. And recipe is from my mother-in-law.
Ah.
And it's very sort of Finnish.
How did you get a secret recipe from your mother-in-law? Oh, nice. Well done. I thought she'd be guarding it like a...
1975, actually, when I came to Australia.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to try the honk original, and I'd also like to help out Esther and get one of her.
So this is $10 and $5
Yeah.
for Esther's.
How old is Esther?
Yeah, she just turned 12.
Oh, bless her. Yeah.
Because she's been coming for about 3 years now. She's been coming with me to the Sunday markets every day.
Oh.
Because I go to town in Farm Gate Market.
Yep.
You know, she wakes up 5 o'clock. And then last year we thought, oh, maybe you should do something and ask if you are not allowed to sell because they're strict, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So, and they said, yeah, that's all right. They know and love young people to
Absolutely.
you know. And yeah,
grab a little box of Esther's.
Yeah.
So Esther's little shortbreads, guys. So look, I love any kids that are doing anything like that and earning money at that age is to be admired. So
how the money works, like you know, to do that
and to save and
how much work they
have to do to make some money. Yeah, yeah.
And also these boxes are now like this because there's no label on it. Oh, do you have label?
Mine has a label, yes.
And that because you're not allowed to have plastic or anything. So these were like how do you call it?
Are they like biodegradable? They'll just break down in the soil. Like you can put them in your compost?
Yeah, pure pack.
Yeah, biopack. Yeah.
Biopack.
Wonderful.
So there, that was just perfect size for her biscuits.
Well, I'm going to enjoy Esther's shortbreads this afternoon with a cup of tea. Lovely to meet you. Thank you. So these are all these different roasted peanuts. There's garlic and different types of nuts, cashews and almonds. They make a dukkha. They've got Tasmanian sea salts. Pretty yummy. All of this sort of stuff is stuff I would be putting in my pantry. There's black garlic, whole bulbs as well. Pretty yummy looking stuff. Got some vinos. Got some more vinos. And some more vinos. This is my favourite winery. It's my favourite winery, guys. Brim Creek. Oh, my God, it is divine. That's the one I was telling you about on the drive down. We've got honeys. It's actually World Bee Day. So they're doing this particular stall I saw on Facebook. There's a lot of bee awareness happening on this stall. The beautiful honeys. But I've got so much honey at the moment. Look at the beekeeper's outfit. All you got from your mother-in-law is a bad attitude. And this is a Vietnamese grill, banh mi. Absolutely beautiful. If you've been to Vietnam or eat Vietnamese food, banh mi is divine. It's kind of the word for like a meat and salad roll, banh mi. And then there's more breads and what have we got at the end here? Oh, this is a dog one. We don't have any doggies, but they do dog treats. There's dog treats, guys. How you doing? Good. I'm live on YouTube, but I don't point the camera at faces.
Oh, that's all right.
But there's a lot of animal lovers in my channel. I don't have a hound. I used to have a cat who thought she was a dog. She would have been into this. Exactly. I'd love one, but my house is up on stilts, and I don't see the point in getting a dog if it's got to live under the house and I'm upstairs. I like big dogs. Wouldn't work. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And if I was at home and I'm upstairs and they're downstairs, I'd be heartbroken. So this is Two Dogs Tasty Treats. So anyone with doggies, this is a place to come. All kinds of stuff in here. I bet they'd love all of this. Which is your best seller?
The mixed bag.
The mixed bag? I'll have to. Okay. Do the mixed bag. Brilliant. That's some bestseller. Brilliant. No. I like the sample. I like the sample packs. Try a bit of everything and find out your favourite. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, good work. When I do, it's called Traces of Nuts. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. We're all a bit crazy here. That's why we're all happy. I take them, a lot of my subscribers are in America and the UK and Canada. So a lot of them are in lockdown at the moment still. So we go on lots of drives. I live at Dodgers, so we do walks on the beach. Took them to Bonnarong a couple of weeks ago to meet a wombat and missed the wombat by a millisecond. And my name's Tori. Yep. We've just gone over 1,000 subscribers, so we've got a bit of credibility. No, I can't turn the... Oh, the volume was probably up the whole time. That's all right. You guys can call me if you got my number. I don't mind. They should just have a simple little mute button, but nope. Lovely to meet you. But yes, if you flick me a text, because I'd love to come down even just to do the tour.
So they're day tours?
Yeah, nice.
To places like where you go. Right around.
Oh, okay. Is there a tour company? Ah, gotcha. All right. We'll chat. And some drone footage would be fantastic. That'd be great. Yeah. All right. All right. Love to.
Let's chat.
Yeah, let's chat. Have you got a YouTube channel that you'll put in? All right, that's what we need to chat about too. I'll help you set up a channel. Put it out there. Yeah. Great. I didn't get your name. Evan. Nice to meet you. Hi, Sandy. Chat soon. Thank you. How cool is that, guys? We're going to be getting some drone footage. And did you hear my number? It's okay. Someone rang me. I tried to turn the volume down, but I realised afterwards that I hadn't. So I'm going to get some beautiful veggies now. I've been using cash the whole time. I should have been using my card because I don't know if these guys take cards. I've got $20. Yeah, look, someone just tried to ring me too. Cheeky bugger, whoever did that. So I've grabbed some baby carrots. We're going to be doing poaching, so I really want to get like more root-based sort of veggies. I'm just seeing what's on my list. I'm going to get some baby leeks. Oh my God, that stall's completely... That's the stall that had the baby leeks, and it's completely emptied. That table is like fully emptied. I should have grabbed the veggies first, guys. There's still some zucchini, thank God. Snow peas are all gone. Let's grab some leg. I've got a big leg, but I haven't got any baby ones. 2 for $5. I won't worry about it. I've got legs. I've got legs to put in my quiche tomorrow. I might only need one. I might do one poached and one for the quiche in the morning. I've got beans. Parsnips. I've got beans. Let's get a couple of lemons. There you go, 'cause I'm still grabbing stuff. Yeah. Some lemons. Yeah, note to self, go to the veggie table first. Onions. I'm getting a brown and a red onion. A bit of different colour. And what's it going to be? Garlic. The only other thing is if they have any fresh dill. Got mint, coriander, parsley. So it looks like I'm getting a new phone, guys. My new phone number. I don't care. I'll bleep it out. I'll go back and bleep it out. Hi there. Yeah.
Do you need a carry bag?
No, I've got a basket. So there's the zucchini, carrots, onions. Oops. Onions. 2 lemons. The garlic. Parsnips. Perfect. You're cash only, aren't you?
We do both.
Oh, you do both?
Yes.
Ah, cool. I was freaking out. So I went and spent all my money or cash on other things. I was like, no. Thank you very much. Yes, look forward to it. You have to eat now, Stephanie Pooch. Well, speaking of, I'm going to go and see if there's a line for the coffee. If there's not a big line, I'll grab a coffee for the drive home. And I'll be going live later on today. And I'm just sorting out my basket of wares. I'll be going home, and later on today we're going to be cooking up some of the veggies we just bought. There's a few veggies I've already got at home. It's not too big of a line. Let's get a yummy coffee for the drive home. Completely out of everything now except for walnut tarts, and they've got one little blueberry tea cake and some macaroons, and that's it. Thanks for coming with me. Hi, Cass. No, so that dude doesn't have YouTube. I can't believe I just did that. I should have just punched it into his phone. But anyway, what's going to happen? People ring me up and they're dickheads. I'm just going to block them, right? So, whatever. Hi, Gina. I'm going to grab me a... Do you know what? I'm starting to get into cappuccinos. Like my mum used to love cappuccinos. I'm turning into my mother. I used to be a latte girl, but I'm really starting to enjoy caps, and I do love a dirty chai. In fact, that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a dirty chai, which is a chai with a shot of espresso in it. And these guys use that Brim Creek milk I was talking about. That's why I buy coffees from here. I want to go and get one of those little walnut honey tarts. There's heaps of them there, and yum, I love walnuts. Why aren't people buying them? You've got to be quick on the cakes. There's a heap of different coffees that you can get. Loads of different ones. But I think a dirty chai, and I'll try one of Esther's shortbreads. I've ended up with a basket full of all kinds of interesting things. I wasn't planning on getting Persian dates or a Persian breakfast cereal or truffle triple cream brie or curry paste or honey, not honey, that mustard, the Finnish mustard, all of that stuff. None of that was on the list. I was coming here to get a basket of veggies and maybe a coffee at the Cape. And we've got a basket of treats.
Oh, yeah.
You need to congratulate me on my willpower and not getting any of the wines. They were bloody quick to get the number. Oh, look. I've had this number forever, so I really don't care. If anyone calls me, I'll be like, g'day, how you doing? If anyone took the trouble to come all the way to Tasmania to have a go at me, I'd be stoked. It cost them a fortune for starters. And when they get here, they're going to realise I've kind of got a bit of a, what's the word? Security bodyguard. So, you know, good luck with that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I don't want a coffeeless coffee, so I will wait however long it takes. Hey, Kimberly, have a great time in the garden. Thanks for hanging out with us at the market. Some beautiful Tassie coffee beans from the Hewen, which is where we just bought all that beautiful fruit from. And this bean zest is divine. That's why I come to this stall. You've got the most patient person in the world standing here, so you just do what you got to do. Far out, is that the queue? Which is what you want. I'd like a dirty chai, thank you. I'd like a large. Tori? And I. Yes, please. Not just a dirty chai, one of your dirty chai. Thank you. I have money and I've spent it all on things I wasn't planning on getting.
Richard and Gina.
Thank you very much. Now we're popping over here and I'm going to get a walnut because I don't know why they've left till the end because they've got to be my favourites, man. But I'm going to grab a walnut honey tart as well. You'll wait with me for coffee, thanks. I think you should see the list over there, the line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's about 12 coffees in the line before me. So we'll go and sit on that little bench and wait. Actually, I might even go and get some. was thinking of getting something from that Italian stall. They've got the potato croquettes and a gnocchi, arancini balls. I might get a savoury thing for a bit of lunch. Potato croquettes or arancini balls. Tough decision. Potato balls or rice balls? Which one do we do? Although the gnocchi sounds good too. I could just heat that up when I get home. Because I'm going to be cooking this afternoon for what I'm having for dinner. Hi. I can't believe you've still got walnut tarts because they're one of my faves. And I'd love one. Thanks. Well, I wasn't going to fight you for a bloody macaron. One of the walnut tarts, thank you. Yes, please.
Gosh, I feel like I need to buy one just because that's the only thing that's left, and I don't want anyone else to get it. Maybe not.
Definitely. Oh, sorry. I know. The market. Thank you. I was still in shock from your vicious macaroon thieving. Thank you. No, don't need receipt. Thank you. Do I get something here for lunch? You love a good farmer's market, Verika? We've had a lot of fun here. I dox myself too because I'm a fucking idiot. I'm just wondering if I grab something here for lunch, like I could take some of the gnocchi. It's gnocchi with tomato cream and mushrooms for $15. Take it home with me, have that for my lunch while I'm setting up to do my cooking. So I don't need to worry about making lunch as well. Or do I go over to one of the Vietnamese stalls? I had Vietnamese for lunch the other day. So many decisions. I do love a really good gnocchi. And how can you say no to a gnocchi made by Italians? Like, seriously. They've got a cheesy ravioli too, but I'm thinking of gnocchi. I'm going to go gnocchi. So they may not be able to do a takeaway container either. I brought my Keep Cup for my coffee and I didn't give it to them.
It is.
I don't know if they're able to do a takeaway pack.
Can I ask if that?
No.
Are you able to do a takeaway container or? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Could I get a gnocchi? Thanks.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. You want all of it? Oh, no, I doxed myself for it. It's my fault. I gave out my phone number. Oh, I don't care. Some advantages from growing up in the public eye. It's kind of like things like that are mine are already out there. So, it's not like people couldn't find it if they look for it. So no, it was my own docs, Verika. I'm the idiot. Thank you. No, I don't need a receipt. Thank you. So I've gone for the gnocchi with tomato cream and mushrooms, and they've got these beautiful pasta sauces, like good Italian love food. Cannot cannot go past it. By the way, whoever did call me, I saw their number, so I can always call them back and go, you rang? What do you want? It's a pretty good little crowd here today. We've killed some time while we wait for the gnocchi and the coffee. But yeah, there's quite a few people here still, but it's probably freaking a lot of you out. You're like, where are the masks? Hey, Punish Dad. God, I've been live for nearly 2 hours. I've got to change the time of my cooking. I think I have it set for 1. That's not going to happen. I'll be doing it this afternoon at about, maybe 4 o'clock. A couple of hours to do it. And, have it for my dinner while I eat. I'll eat while I watch MasterChef, and I'll eat my Yosha poached vegetables with caper mayonnaise. So if you want to hang out with me in the kitchen this afternoon, Grievers, that's what we're going to be making. But yeah, I think I've got it set for 1 o'clock, but it is very unlikely that I will be going live at 1 o'clock. It's already 11 by the time I get home, 12. No, so I'll be bumping it to about 4 o'clock Australian time in about 5 hours. But yeah, you've punished Dad. You've missed all of us. We've been like shopping to buy all these beautiful veggies that I'm going to cook tonight. And I bought lots of things I wasn't planning on buying. I bought some Finnish mustard and some shortbread biscuits and some Persian dates. Oh, I just saw the potato croquettes. Holy shit, they look so good. I'm regretting not getting them now. They look so good. But Tori doesn't need 5 deep fried potato, 7, sorry. Oh, they might have been arancini balls I just saw. So yeah, we've loaded up the basket with lots of yummy things, and I got a Persian date thing that, oh my God, it is amazing. He served it with a bit of, I thought it tasted like brie or camembert, these dates on a cracker. And I've got some truffle, like triple cream brie with the truffle seam through it in my basket as well. And I've got crackers at home. So guess what I'm going to be snacking on while I cook this afternoon? People are getting a bit paranoid about me and my phone camera, my camera. So how much battery have I got? 50%. This phone's killer. Does anyone want to buy any goat cheese? I don't like goat. It's too strong for me. And I'm a Capricorn. I feel like if I eat goat, I'm a cannibal. But thank you to everyone who dropped in to say g'day. There were a heap of you earlier. It was great to have such a crowd. Sorry I didn't read chat a lot. I bumped into people I knew and ended up chatting with them a lot. Watching him plating up. Those arancini balls look amazing. Okay, I'm taking bets, guys. What's going to come first? What's going to be ready first? The gnocchi or the coffee? Arancini balls are crazy. You should see them. They're so good. Yeah, I don't do goat. It's too strong for me. When I was with Jim, my second last serious boyfriend, he had a friend who actually gave us like a goat, like a slaughtered goat, not a live goat. We were given a goat, so we had a lot of goat meat in the freezer for a long time. And we tried everything from goat curries that we would put on the stovetop for like 2 days and make them as punchy as possible, you name it. And we could never, ever get that goat flavour out. Oh, thank you very much. Look, guys, I don't know if you can see them there, but lunch is served. It's a beautiful tub of hot gnocchi, freshly grated Parmesan cheese, and it's got mushrooms and a tomato sauce. Like, hello, porn food. Let's go over here. Let's get my dirty chai. So what were your favourite things? A few of you that are left here. Oh, my dirty chai is sitting here, guys. Oh, message. I just walked straight through that. Thank you. Oh, that was cute. That couple just looked at me in horror. They're like, no. Because right near my foot was a big, dirty, fat cow pat. All right, we're heading home, guys.
Michael.
That's not the spirit, Michael. Henry's coffee's so hot. I wish I'd remembered to have my keep cup in my bag too. I can't remember how far down. I can see my car. Look at this beautiful scenery, guys. Like rolling hills. It's all green. We've had so much rain this year. It's like the end of last year too. Tassie gets so dry and some are like golden yellow dry. It's been amazing to have so much greenery, even in summer. I mean, now we're heading into autumn and winter. We will get more rain, but not much. This is so hot. Nearly at my car. Hey guys, because we went on a dirt road, look at the back of my car. And I want to show you my favourite thing in the world. On my car anyway. You know those My Family stickers? I hate them. I've been pulled over by the cops with this sticker on my car so they could take a photo of it because a female cop loved it. It's a bit old and faded now. And I've had people leave notes on my car in car parks saying, oh my God, your sticker just cracked me up. Thank you for making me laugh. All right, let's get the keys. Yeah, poor little Biffy's looking pretty dirty. Look at that. Oh my God, if I can't pop the bonnet to fill up my water thing, holy shit. These are, I don't normally have stickers on my car, but there's a few things I'm really passionate about. My sister gave me that. That's Love Your Sister. That's an Australian fundraiser that an actor started when his sister died of breast cancer. And I'm also, my chosen charity is For Ocean, which is a US charity that cleans up the ocean. You get these wicked little beaded bracelets. See that little beaded bracelet? Every month, and I've given lots of people bracelets, and they're made with beads that are made from the glass that they pull out of the ocean, and I love them. So put the shopping in my car. My car is filthy. But yeah, that My Family sticker, oh my God, I was driving along and there was this bloody cop car with its lights flashing behind me. I was like, shit, no, what have I done? And she comes up to the car and she's like, do you mind if I take a photo of the sticker on the back of your car? It's hilarious. Gotta love it. Gotta love Tassie senses of humour too. And Aussie senses of humour. We're pretty chill and pretty funny too. Like seriously, if you've got cops that do that sort of shit, you know you're living in a good place. Even though I was momentarily like, fuck, what have I done? Am I going to lose my license? We're going to go back kind of the same way we went from Dunalley yesterday, but we're going to come down and turn off into Primrose Sands because there's really beautiful scenery. I'm just going to take the gnocchi out and put it in my other basket because it's warm and I don't want it to start cooking all of the veggies. My water has still got ice in it. It hasn't all melted yet. I'm just clearing a spot in my basket to put the gnocchi so it doesn't cook everything. God, it's all happening here. Thanks for those of you who hung out with me for the long haul. Holy shit, you guys are amazing. I hope it was interesting. But like I was saying to Cac, the girl that I was chatting to at the Brim Creek Dairy, her name's Caroline, but everyone's always called her Cac, which is funny because Cac is also a word for vomiting, but but we don't call her that because we think she's vomitous. We love her. Wait, I was going to try. No, I'm not going to try Esther's little shortbread. I'll have that later. And I've got the little walnut tart, and I've got plenty of veggies. So let's drive home. But yeah, I'm going to take the turn off down to Primrose Sands because it's some pretty beautiful scenery, some sweeping views. What was the stuff that you guys enjoyed the most at the Farmers Market? Thank you so much for hanging out. And look, if anyone watches the replay and you get this far in, my God, it was fun, wasn't it? And I did promise food, and they had food. There's not going to be any, where was the vegetables comments? Because we actually found some. Although I did laugh when we first got there and the girl with the pastry store where I just bought that little walnut and honey tart. She's like, oh, you got to get here before 10. I don't know how to do I get out of here? Yeah. Yeah. Does that connect around there? Thank you. I was sure he'd kept a clear way, but I couldn't tell because there's a whopping great van just there. Here we go. So yeah, this is the Brim Creek Showgrounds, which is why there's all these little pavilions. Like there's the wool pavilion. This is where the animal nursery is, where they have the show. Rotary probably do a bit of a barbecue thing because it's got an industrial kitchen in it. I'm not sure what happens in that one. There's like a picnic hut, but it's probably another food stall. It's the cutest little country showgrounds. You're so jealous of all the things? No. We ended up spending a bit more than I was planning, but I had $90 in my wallet. But I did buy some things like the breakfast cereal. I mean, that was $20 for that bag, but I know I'm going to love it because I love yogurt and I make my own granolas, but I've never made a granola with rose petals in it. And I think I love Persian food, and I'm thinking how gorgeous to start the day with a bowl of yogurt, coconut yogurt with the Persian sprinkles on top. Oh, my God. So, yeah, there are a few things I bought that I wasn't planning. If I just bought veggies like I was meant to, I probably wouldn't have even spent $50. Like that bag of fruit for $2, you know, like that was the bargain of the day. But, you know, I'm heading home with lunch ready-made by some Italians. I've got lots of fresh parsley to chop up and put on top of that. That'll be yum. And then I'm going to do day 2 of Mindful in May. I've got to do day 2's meditation. So when I've unpacked everything and had my lunch, I'm going to do my little meditation when I'm feeling all happy and full of food. I'll probably fall asleep. They're only 10 minutes, so definitely worth the money for the quality for sure. And I got reimbursed $86. I got double charged for something the other day and they've reimbursed me. So in a way, it's not, I don't feel like I've dipped too much into my bank account because it was topped up by nearly $90. Thank you very much. Oh, in fact, I got reimbursed another website that I unsubscribed from a year ago, and they've been charging me $20 every 3 months. So I got reimbursed for 9 months. I got $60 from them. So I've had 2 reimbursements in the last 24 hours that pretty much have just covered that entire shop. So happy days. I had forgotten something about this coffee that I absolutely love. I got a dirty chai, so it's a chai latte with a shot of espresso coffee in it. But I forgot that this coffee has salt in it. Rock salt. They sprinkle some rock salt on the top. Oh, my God, it is amazing. Yeah, so we're winning. I didn't actually spend a cent out of my shopping budget for the week because of those reimbursements. So, which, I mean, I guess in a way it was just me getting my own money back, but nonetheless. I forgot they sprinkled some rock salt on top of their coffees. It just makes it so much better. Oh, so good. If your body craves salt, your body isn't storing sodium, and sodium's really important for brain health. So if you crave salt and you like putting salt on your food, don't read all the anti-salt stuff. It is incredibly important that you put salt on your food so that you top up your sodium levels. My whole family loves salt, and if I go to someone's house for dinner and they're being all PC and they're not cooking with salt and they don't have salt on the table, I have to actually ask for it, or I used to take my own salt just in case. Because not everyone retains sodium, and my dad, when he was sick, his sodium levels dropped to being 1 point away from him being rendered permanently insane. And they put him in the hospital on a saline drip, and even saline drips are PC now. They don't have as much salt in them as they used to, or sodium. And his health was declining, and they didn't know why. And then the doctor who worked it out called us all in and said, do you guys all put salt on your food? And we were like, yep. And he's like, don't stop doing that, because your genetics, your family do not retain sodium. Your bodies don't retain it. So you need to keep putting salt on your food for your brain health. We all need brain health on the Traces of Nuts channel and community. Aussie as fuck. The next Brim Creek show is the 19th of March, 2022. We'll go to it, guys. Pencil it in your diaries. March next year, we're off to the Brim Creek show. I didn't actually get to go to it this year because I had a weekend away with some friends. But it's the cutest little show. We'll go and we will meet some baby animals, and they'll probably be closed for cleaning, but Tori Griswold will have a crack. I'm really keen to chat to that dude I gave my phone number to too, because he's got a drone, and he said to me that he's just done some drone footage on Flinders Island, which is somewhere I'm really keen to go. I've never been to Flinders, and if I do go, I will be taking you guys with me. But until I get there, it's one of the 2 largest islands in the Bass Strait, north of Tassie. They're still part of Tasmania. Tasmania is made up of a shitload of islands, but the one I live on is the main one. But he was saying, oh, I'll give you some drone footage. You can put it on your channel. I'm like, dude, you need one too. So I'm going to help him build a YouTube channel, and he can upload his stuff, and I can hopefully upload it onto my channel as well. Won't that be cool, guys? And he also also owns a tour company. I might say to him, hey, if you ever need an emergency tour guide, I'm the girl. I used to do tours of cruise ships. It was one of my favourite jobs, actually, of all time. I loved it. Yeah, bird's eye view. And he said he was going to send his drone up at the market, so we might be able to get some drone footage from him of that as well. I'll get him to do one along the beach where I live too. Look out, my channel's going to have some new content. I can't believe I've been live for 2 hours. I guess, yeah, I left at 9:30, of course. Okay. It's currently 11:30 a.m. on Sunday morning in Tasmania, Australia, with a pleasant temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. So yeah, I'm going to eat some gnocchi, unpack my groceries, do my little daily meditation for Mindful in May. And then I want to finish listening. I didn't end up finishing listening to the really cool Buddhist monk dude that I was listening to yesterday. I really want to finish listening to him because he's talking about making anxiety your best friend, or panic as he calls it. And I want to take some notes for that, and then I'll set up my kitchen and we'll do some cooking this afternoon. Some of you might be sick of me though. I've been live a lot lately, so don't feel that you have to come and watch me doing the poached veggies. But of course, I'd love it if people are in the mood for some cooking. I have put the link to the recipe in the description for my live. Oh, this car. Oh, it's cool. He's pulling off too. This is such a sharp turn, and it's kind of a scary intersection where there's a lot of people at it. There's been some really bad accidents there. Is it raining in Brizzy? Kind of looks like it might rain here today. I mean, it's not clear sky, but who knows? But I think we're going down to fairly cool temperatures for the next few days as well. Just in time for me to go back to work. Perfect. Do the lovely weather on the weekends and then do the shitty weather when we're at work. That's my happy place. I'm only working 2 days this week too. You don't know me at all. Oh, what time? Okay, I'm going to keep my eyes on the road for a little while, but about 4 o'clock, because I usually stuff around. It usually takes me about 2 hours to cook dinner when I'm live. So, yeah, it's set for 1 o'clock, but I'm going to change it to like 4 p.m. Australia time. So for those of you not in Australia, in about 4.5 hours, I'll do it. And then I'll sit down and eat a Yosha Motalengi dish while I watch MasterChef. Bring it on. Bring it the fuck on. But I've got a live set for tomorrow as well. I want to show you guys how to make this tomato and basil quiche because it's so easy and it's so pretty and it's so yummy. And it's a recipe that you should file away in your favourites recipe book because I've been making it since I was at uni and it's an absolute winner. It's deliciousness. So I'm going to make that for lunch before my sister-in-law comes down. And we're going to rug up if it's a cold day and go for a beautiful walk on the beach. She's bringing some fresh oysters. And they go back to Singapore. So it's going to be nice to catch up with her before she heads off. So there's another vineyard just there down that road called Sugarloaf Ridge Vineyard, which will be another place we could visit. I've never been there, so I don't even know their wine. I've never tried it. We'll do some wine tasting because I'm surrounded by vineyards. There's a lot of wineries in this area. But yeah, come and hang out in the kitchen. And if you've got veggies, this recipe, you can use whatever veggies you've got. You want to go for the firmer sort of veggies because we are going to be poaching them. It's going to be interesting. They get poached on a very low temperature in a white wine and other good things sauce, and then you remove them with your tongs, and you can then pour some sauce over the top when you're serving them. And apparently they're beautiful either hot or cold. And they're still crunchy. They're not like, poached so that you could mash them. They'll still have a lot of crunch, which is how I love my veggies. I love raw food, so I'm just as happy chomping down on a bit of, on a raw carrot as I am a cooked one. Thanks for hanging out, Ozzy. See you later, Groover. You guys are amazing. I can't believe you've been popping in and out, but that's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, so we're heading home. I do need to stop at Hill Street and get some Brim Creek milk. I think I've got enough eggs at home. I didn't buy any eggs at the market. I didn't actually see any. There would have been some there somewhere, but cucumber van. I'm all out of milk. This is beautiful Carlton River ahead of us. It's so calm today. It's like glass. I hope you guys can see it. On the one hand, I love that this camera gives you guys panoramic views, but on the other hand, I'm like, you're missing a lot of the stuff that I get to see, which is a lot closer for me. For you guys, it's so far in the distance, I don't even know if you get to see it. I've had a look back at a few of my previous lives, and yeah, sometimes there's things way off in the distance on the screen. I'm like, oh, what a bugger. Have a beautiful Sunday, Aussie. But yeah, if anyone feels like cooking along, there is a link to the recipe in the description for the poached veggies for this afternoon, and also for the tomato and basil quiche that we're making tomorrow. Although I have tweaked it a little, I've made my own version of it. But if you've got like some carrots, some celery, beans, peas, zucchini, eggplant, asparagus, onions, garlic, all of that sort of good stuff, you can make it too. Like, I'm not using everything that Yotam suggested. I might grab some fennel though, as well. I'll grab some milk and some fennel because I love fennel. And I love the flavour of fennel. So, yeah, I'll grab a fennel bulb as well. But, yeah, if you want to cook along and learn how to do this dish, I've never made it before, so we're all going to be learning it for the first time together. Unless Yotam Ottolenghi rocks up to my live, which, of course he would. And he's like, yeah, I'll cook along with you like he did on MasterChef the other night. That'd be kind of cool. I'd love to find a spot to pull over so you can see the river. It is so glassy. It's gorgeous. But there's not many places here you can pull over. It's just like fully reflecting everything. It's beautiful. We need that dude with his drone. I wish you could see it, guys. It is so pretty. I'm trying to think where the spot is that I can take you down to see the river. It's kind of hard because it's all properties along the water's edge. You'll just have to take my word for it. Narrow the road. Yeah, these are narrow because it's like this is the back of the little coastal town where I live. So this isn't like a major highway. It's a back road. So we're just entering Carlton, which is the suburb or the little coastal town. Like Carlton and Dodgers Ferry are pretty much the same town. The beach is called Carlton Park Beach, and Park Beach, where I am, is sort of the Dodgers Ferry end, and then Carlton Beach is the Carlton end. But it's really one big coastal community. But there's only like a population of 2,000 to 3,000 here, so we do have like 5-lane highways and stuff. That's as big as it gets in Tassie. I mean, there's only 500,000 people on the whole island, so we don't have major highways or major traffic like mainland Australia. But it was so lovely to have you guys all hanging out with me today. Amazeballs. It is a small town, yes, and the permanent residents, it's about 2,000 to 3,000, somewhere in there. We don't know exactly. But in summer, because half of the houses down here are what we call shacks, beach houses, the population doubles. So over summer, there's sort of between 5,000 and 6,000. But even then, it's still pretty small. But it's only half an hour, 35 minutes away from Hobart, the capital city of Tasmania. So, you know, we've got access to, and there's a lot of services in Sorell, which is sort of the major country town near where we are. It's only like 15 kilometres from my place. So if you need to go to get, see a doctor, get your teeth done, whatever, it's just down the road. Best of both worlds. Get beautiful beachside living. But if you work in town like I do, not in peak hour, but on a non-peak hour drive, it's only 35 minutes away. Look at that sky, guys. It's pretty pretty. It's pretty pretty. I wonder if Sunny has moved from her chair. She was sound asleep snoring. She snores her head off. She's hilarious. She's such a pretty little thing. She snores like a truckie. I was meditating yesterday and started giggling because she fell asleep while I was meditating and started snoring her head off. She was meditating better than I was, and then she fell asleep. And the girl was like, you know, if any thoughts enter your mind, just acknowledge them and let them go. So, yeah, the thought in my mind was me pissing myself laughing because my cat was snoring like a truckie. Like an 80-year-old male alcoholic is what she sounded like. He's been on a bender all night. She had that drunk, deep, growly snore thing happening. My precious little cat. Rough as guts. Anyone need a shopping trolley? Thank you very much for hanging out with me, guys. I'm just going to go and get a couple of supplies. I'm going to get a fennel bulb and a 2-litre bottle of milk and head home. Have that beautiful Italian freshly made gnocchi for lunch. I'll get a bit zen, have a bit of a meditate, and set up my kitchen, and we'll do some cooking this afternoon. But thank you so much. I'm really enjoying this YouTube thing because you kind of are just hanging out with me doing what I'd be doing anyway. But it's just a bit more fun to show off parts of this island to you and introduce you to a few characters along the way. I hope you all have lovely Saturday nights, whatever you get up to, or if you're in Australia, enjoy your Sunday. And yeah, take care, be calm, and I'll see you all this afternoon for some Yotam Ottolenghi magic in the Shxtty Kxtty Kxtchen. Until next time, stay groovy, everybody.